I definitely have my eye on someone.
They're going to come up. They're going to set their model down under the Elmo. All right, eyes on me, Kinsley, Layla. And they're going to explain what their group is thinking. They're going to talk about the shape of their body of water, the size, the color. Are there waves? I want them to really talk about the characteristics, how it behaves. So can you raise your hand if you had a pond? Okay. I am going to ask Charles's table, whoever the table captain is, to bring up their pond to the Elmo if they're comfortable and share what we're thinking about.
Hi, Charles Passenger.
Ah, Miss Madigan, look at how beautiful that is. Charles, what do you think?
I love it. I love it.
So we thought about going by layers because they would be easier, and so it like kind of blends in.
Yeah, it kind of blends in. Now, tell me a little bit what you're thinking. Is this land?
Yes.
Land, so this is land. And then what is this? Tell Miss Sidlowski.
That's like the dirt that.
It's muddy.
Yeah.
I love that. And we got some lighter blue, and then it's darkest blue in the middle. Can you tell me why you made that decision?
I like that.
Because that's where the deepest kids.
The deepest is. I love that. We're surrounded by land, my guys. So Charles, this is a tricky question. So don't feel pressure, okay? When you think about a pond, is it really wavy? Are there lots of waves?
No.
No, it's not. And that's kind of why you see the brown, the muddiness, right? Because it's not super wavy. Charles, I love it. Charles, great job. You can take a seat and take your model with you, dude. That was great.
Charles, fantastic.
Honestly,
Sticker.
Charles, sticker. That was great. You did a great job.
For my chalk.
Nice. We'll settle up later. Bring it up.
All right, whose group can raise their hand if they had a river?
Who had it?
Connor's excited. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay, Connor. You're good. I'm thinking, this is so hard, Miss Madigan, because everyone's models look so fantastic. But I'm going to think, Bellman, are you the table captain? All right, bring your model up. Let's see what your river looks like. Let's see what you're thinking. Wow. You guys, can we take a second to appreciate
Wow.
the artwork that went into this? They went above and beyond. I didn't ask them to do that. They just did that all by themselves. They budgeted their time, and they had time for extras, and I love that. Bellman, can you walk us through what's going on?
So there's a bit of mud, which makes the river darker, and some fishes to also make it darker. And then on the outside we have rocks. The top we have clouds and birds, and the clouds are making rain.
Bellman, can I pick your brain a little bit? Is that okay? Have you heard that before? Pick your brain. You know what that means? That means I want to really know all your thoughts. I want to really see what you're thinking. Is this is your body of water? How is it different than the pond?
Because it's kind of like.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Did you guys see Belvin do that? It's kind of wavy. I love that. And also, if it's okay to make an assumption about this, it's smaller than the pond, right? It's more narrow. Yeah. That's why you made it skinny, Everett. I love that. So it's more narrow than the pond. It's kind of wavy. I like that you included, this is mud, right? I like that you included mud because sometimes rivers can be a little muddy. Bellman, I have another really tough question for you, okay? And I want everyone to listen carefully because this is going to be a tricky one. So no pressure, Bellman, okay? When the water is wavy, what color will it more likely look like? Will it look more like brown and muddy, or will it look more kind of blue?
Since muddy is not a solid, it would be more brown.
Yeah, I like that, Bellman. The water, and I think this is a really is water that's not moving. It's brown. It's yucky. It's not circulating with waves. Bellman, this was beautiful. Thank you so much. Can everyone give some support to Bellman? Awesome. All right, Bellman, you can take your model back to your table. And last but not least, I believe we have lakes. All right. All right. Table captain for Drew's table. Bring up your model. Let me see your beautiful lake.
Thank you, Minnie.
Miles, that looks great though, dude.
Good job.
Drew, that's beautiful. Let me walk me through it, dude.
Oh,
So like this darkish water over here is the deep end,
Yeah.
and then surrounding it is the light water, the shallow end.
Oh, okay.
And then since like lakes sometimes have land over by it, this is a land right here.
Oh, Drew, that is beautiful. I love these models so much. I'm so impressed. Can I pick your brain too? Now, out of all the models we've seen today, we've seen a pond, we've seen a river, now we're seeing a lake. Drew, which one is the biggest one?
A lake.
A lake. That's our biggest body of water. Cassidy, let's blow our nose and let's sit down. Well, we didn't talk about oceans. We just talked. So for the bodies of water we talked about today, the lake is going to be the biggest one.
Maybe when we're
Exactly. I think that's great. Yeah. And now, Drew, can I ask you another question? I know I feel like everyone comes up and I put them on the spot. You guys have been doing great. The water for lakes, can you kind of tell me a little bit? Is it wavy? How does it act?
It's kind of so like if it's windy outside, then it'll act wavy. But if there's like no wind, there'll sometimes be waves.
Yeah, the wind. Drew, that's beautiful. I love that you're talking about the wind. How external factors are affecting how the lake acts too. It's not just what's in it, like fish and mud. It can also be wind and the land that's around it. The size contributes to how it acts. I love that. All right, everyone, let's give it up for Drew. Drew, that was fantastic. Everyone did an amazing job showing me their models. I am so impressed. All right. We are probably not going to answer all these questions, and that is okay. For time's sake, we're going to try and answer a few though, okay? If you feel comfortable looking at these questions and answering them, by all means, go ahead and answer them. You don't have to stay with me the whole time, but if you would like that extra support, then by all means, stay with me. All right, give me a thumbs up if you have a copy of what we're working on. Oh, I didn't say talk. I said give me a silent thumbs up if you have a copy of what we are working on. Anybody that needs a paper and pass it down, guys. We only need one. Pass one. All right, second grade, are we with me? Give me a thumbs up if you have a copy and you've got a pencil in your hand ready to go. Thumbs up. I see Olivia, I see Kayla, I see Cassidy, I see more thumbs, but I don't see all of them.
hey guys, I'm just looking for effort.
Yeah, I'm just looking for effort, guys. This doesn't have to be perfect.
What do you need, Mom? Here.
Okay. All right, crew. The most important thing on our paper, the first thing we do is our name. I'm writing my name.
Here.
And the date is 11/20. This is actually...
Someone's not ready.
I know, I hear a few friends that are not ready. I hear a lot of chit chat. I love that, Olivia. Thank you, Carter. Thank you, Miles. Brooke, thank you. All right. So our first question, it's not even really a question. The name of our body of water. So this is going to be different for each table. So you're going to think, what was our body of water? And you're going to write that. It could either be a pond, a river, or a lake. You're not going to write all three. You're just going to write the one that you had. If someone at your table doesn't know, do we just let them struggle?
No.
No, we fill someone's bucket. We help them out. Thank you, Olivia. All right, give me a thumbs up when you're ready to move on to the next question. Miss Madigan is ready. All right, the shape of our body of water is. So think about the shape of your body of water. Is it narrow? Or let's see, shape. Is it
Diagonal.
Yeah, is it on the diagonal? I don't know how to spell diagonal. So.
How do you spell that?
I'm not sure, so do the best you can. That's what I did. The shape of our body of water. Is it U-shaped? I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect, Corbin. I'm telling you, it's not spelled right. I promise you, dude. So let's think. You're thinking about the shape of your body of water. I know that's kind of a tricky question. Just do your best.
Oh, this table. Uh-oh. Sorry.
No.
I just, no one's helping. And friends, listen. I see kids trying to copy what she's writing. No. Look at your neighbor next to you. Don't look at this and us. Look at your neighbor.
All right, let's move on. The size of our body of water. So let's think, is our body of water small? Is it big? Is it medium? That could be an option. It can be in between big and small. It could be a medium-sized body of water. You know, I'm thinking, as a little helpful hint, when I think of a medium-sized body of water, I'm kind of thinking pond. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking medium. If you're unsure, ask your shoulder partner. Pick their brain. See what they're thinking. Don't just sit there. Participate. You know, ask what's going on. If you're not sure, that's okay, but don't just sit there. I want to see best efforts. Ooh, I heard someone say skinny. I love that. All right, we're going to answer one more question on this piece of paper, and then we're going to turn to the next to answer our final question, okay? We're not going to go in order. That's okay. We're going to ask, are there waves in our body of water? So let's think about the wave situation. Is it wavy? Is it stagnant, like that new word we just learned? So we could say yes. A lake is wavy. Take a seat, Cassidy. All right, if you have answered the, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions on this side of the paper, awesome. Flip your paper over to the next side. Scientists, can I have all eyes on me? Eyes on me. This question is the toughest question. This is not an easy question. It requires a lot of thought about what we did yesterday and today. I know that this is not going to be perfect. I'm not expecting it to be. Our question is, how might questions about a body of water's size, shape, and color help scientists name and identify it as a lake, river, ocean, or pond? So I'm going to come around and help you guys with that, okay? Because that's a tricky one. Do your best thinking. How does a body of water shape, size, color, if there are waves, how does that help scientists identify what it is? Are there common characteristics across all of those? Charles?
I know the one full.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. So why don't you go ahead and take a swim? Yeah. It's okay. You can write about any of those bodies of water. Just I want to hear what you're thinking. How does the shape, size, and color, how does that help scientists identify what it is?
Maybe the ocean is like a
Yeah, oceans are the biggest ones. Excuse me, Carrie. Bless you, bless you. Bless you, bless you. Scientists, I'm thinking that scientists use shape, size, and color to look for, yeah. Because I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to be an asset to you.
Cassidy, she's helping us.
I'm thinking scientists are looking for commonalities between all of them. What's the same about them? What's different about them? How do they use that? Okay, scientists, I'm going to give you 1 or 2 more minutes to finish up your thoughts, okay? And then we're going to update our class consensus model. And then I'm going to congratulate you on a job well done. So why don't you take 1 or 2 more minutes, finish writing up your sentence. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a sentence. About how scientists use those things to make decisions about what a body of water is. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Madigan, table 6 just continues to surprise me, continues to go above and beyond.
Miss Sebasky's one right here should be mine.
I think you should. I think they earned a table point. Alright, let's try to answer the question the best we can, okay guys? I know it's a tough one. I'm coming. Did you tell me later? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, that was kind of a weak one, but I heard a few. I heard a few of you. I'm going to keep you at your seats for this just because I want to do it quickly because it's almost time.
Hey guys, last thing, but we can't go out till we wrap this up and clean up, so listen carefully.
I want to do this kind of quickly. Brooke, you can put your hand down for right now, sweetie. I want to do this a little quick. We're just going to update our class consensus model just a little bit, okay? So we're thinking, we thought about lakes and rivers yesterday, so that's what we're going to think about today. So we talked about shallow water, deep water, the color of the water. Is there something we've learned today that we could use to update our model? Corbin, what did we learn today that might update our model?
You can like add in the river like spots and dark spots, and you can add mud.
Mud, yeah.
You can add like fruits.
Yeah, I think Corbin, exactly. I noticed in some of our models that the river had mud along its banks.
Yeah, a lot of kids I saw.
I noticed a lot of that. A lot of you were talking about there's mud at the banks of the river and there's grass on the outside. It's surrounded by land. I noticed a lot of you thinking about what's surrounding the body of water and how that impacts if it's wavy perhaps or its color. Corbin, great job, dude.
Corbin.
Get a sticker, my man. All right, can someone raise a second grade hand and tell me maybe something about waves? How might waves change our class model? Charles?
So waves are made by wind.
Wind, waves, the wind.
It's an IOU.
No, it's not an IOU.
Mm.
Sticker on your new birthday.
So Charles, I'm going to show wind around our lake because would you say our lake is more windy or more wavy or our river? Definitely the lake. I'm going to show some wind. I know that's not perfect, but it's kind of windy. And the stronger the wind, the bigger the waves are. So I'm going to draw some waves. All right, last question.
After we're done.
Last-
You can bring it to your seat.
Last question, and then I will congratulate everyone on a job well done. This is a tricky one, so I want you to think about it for a second. What color is the water going to be, do you think, when there's more waves? And what color do you think the water is going to be when there's no waves at all? And where would you might see no waves at all? Miles, where would you see no waves at all, probably? A pond. I love that. And then, Bellman, can you tell me where you'd probably see the most waves?
The river.
The river. Okay, I like that. That's good thinking. All right, my guys. We have updated our class consensus model. We have built our models as tables. I want to say I am so impressed at how hard you worked during this activity. I am truly so proud of you all. Great job. All right, Connor, what's your question, dude?
If you go in a shark water, it's very dangerous.
It could be dangerous. You're right. Kinsley, last question. Then we got to get going for recess.
I did the other two questions that you did.
Kinsley, you're amazing. Sticker. All right.
Oh, sorry, Missy.
No, you're good.
Okay, listen, friends. How many